You are worth much more. You are worth much more. So much more. Hence, why do you envy another? Why do you look elsewhere when there's so much in you? So much gold, so much potential, so much of everything. I bring you this wonderful special edition of Golden Boss because I want you to rise up to that task. Know that there's so much more than you can do than sitting down, folding your arms and looking elsewhere, thinking someone else is better than you. Really? Are you sure? Well, one thing I believe in is that God created everyone equal. You may have a different potential, you may do things differently, but sure, bet you me, everyone was created equal. Regardless of your physical disabilities, mental disabilities, everyone was created equal. Why do I think so? I believe that your talents may be different from mine, but when I develop my talent well and you develop yours also well, the sky is enough space. There's so much space for each and every one of us. Most of us have unfulfilled dreams. Do you know why? Because we are looking elsewhere, thinking the grass is greener on the other side. But when you focus on your grass, water your grass, nurture your grass, which means when you nurture your dreams, your talents, the gift that God has given you, you'll be surprised that very likely yours is even better than the other person's grass or fields. You are worth much more. What is that dream you have? What is that task you have to fulfill? What is that purpose for which God created you? Sit down and think about it. One thing I've realized and I've come to accept is that instead of envy or looking elsewhere and comparing yourself to another, which the Bible even says such people are not wise, sit down, look within yourself and bring out the best in you. Copy, don't envy. Let me repeat that. Copy, don't envy. If you see someone and you admire the person, focus yourself well, position yourself well, and copy from that person wisely. What is she doing better than me? How is she doing it? When is she doing it? Who is helping her? Ask those questions, learn from that person, copy from that person. And look, let me tell you, I am a good writer. You may be a very good actress. When I copy your acting and add to my writing, I will be a better actress and a better writer. But you may not be a better writer because you didn't copy my writing to add up to your acting. Likewise, if you admire anyone else and you want to be like that person, just copy, admire, learn from the person, and pick it up and add it to what you have, and your value is going to go higher. One thing I tell people is that when you envy someone, you are telling God that, God, I'm inadequate. God, you didn't create me well. God, you are not being fair. But it is not so. God knows why He made you who you are. He made me tall with long legs. He made you short with shorter, beautiful legs. It is for a purpose. Everything has a purpose. And all things work together for our good. Everything. Even the disabilities, the inadequacies, the insufficiencies, anything, every ugly situation, even that trial you went through, that failure in the exam, everything, when you take it and look at it positively, it's going to work together for your good because your purpose is different from the purpose of the other person. Today, our topic is still, you are worth much more. Are you really sure that the issues you have are negative? No, they are supposed to make you better. 2021 is a new year. 2020 was so much, COVID, blah, blah, blah. And we sailed through. We sailed through. Yes, we really sailed through. Pardon my cough. I really had to bring this video to you because the Holy Spirit asked me to tell someone out there who is looking elsewhere and thinking God has not been good enough to that person that you are worth much more than what you even think. Well, I always say that if I think God didn't create me well, I am being very ungrateful because someone else, surprisingly, is also envying me and I'm also envying someone else. Look at how funny this world is. So funny. Your friend may be worth 24 karat gold, but you may be worth much more. So just hold on and know that there's no need to envy, just copy. Alright, I love this saying that goes that whenever you feel down, just rise up and know that there's much more in you. Okay, so let's go on and see how we can be able to bring the best in us. I, for one, I believe that you really have to work on your talents. You really have to work on your talents. That talent you have. I am a writer. I'm not so good in writing at first, but immediately I realized that I have the potential to write. I started reading more books. I started talking to people. I started seeking advice, going on the YouTube, internet, everywhere, just trying to learn more, add more information to what I have to make me a better writer. So whenever I write, as you can see, I write very good citations, sometimes very prophetic, and even if I don't know the person, I can write so well that the person will ask me, writing looks as if you know me, as if you know who I am, as if you know what I'm going through. This citation or this rhyme is just prophetic, it's ministering to me. I tell the person that, well, is the Holy Spirit all right? But I also developed that gold in me. I also developed that talent. You were not born with a golden spoon in your mouth, but you can have a gold mine. You can develop your own gold mine. And if you have a whole gold mine, you need a golden spoon. You have a whole gold mine, for goodness sake. So there's so much in you. Bring it out for the world to see. I think I'm about giving you the last of all. The work you have is someone else's basis, someone else's ultimate. So work it out. If you compare yourself to another, you are not wise. As I said, one of the things I've decided to do is that I want to learn how to speak better Twi. My Twi is not so good. So I have enrolled in the non-formal education, and I make time every week, some few hours, to go for people to teach me how to speak Twi, so that my work becomes more. I am worth much more. Why? Because I now do interviews in Twi, and sometimes I struggle to speak the Twi. Hence, I want to develop myself to speak better Twi. I also realize that sometimes when I'm coming on shoots, I need to maybe polish up a little, and I'm not so good at it. I'm enrolling in makeup artistry to learn how to do a little makeup to spice up myself, so I don't really have to bring others on board, but I just need a little touch up for short videos, powerful videos like this. Don't give up. Just be strong. Know that there is so much in you. You are worth much more. I implore you, develop an attitude of humility so that you can humble yourself and let others help you. Let others teach you. Get mentors. Get very good people who will steer you towards the place where you want to be. Remember, where you want to go, someone else has already been there, or someone else is coming from there. Hence, they have all the information and expertise or experience you need. So be humble and learn. And when you make a mistake, be humble enough to say sorry, please, thank you, or retreat and go back, pick up your steps and make it again. Respect others. Some of us, when we get a little higher, we think everyone else is not important. That's a lie. Everyone needs someone. No man is an island. No, it will never happen. So please respect everyone. Learn from others. Ask for help. And it's not weakness to ask for help. It is rather strength, because it's only the humble who can ask for help. And when you are humble, God even lifts you up. When you are down, you think that things are not going on well, and it's not bringing the best out of you, ask for help. It is not a weakness. It is not shameful when you ask for help, because when you don't even ask for the help, you may die or lose it all. Ask for help, and help will come from your divine creator, from people around. Pray for good mentors, pray for divine helpers, pray for people to support you, especially when you are a business person like me. Pray for good staff members, people that will help you push your vision forward and accomplish that purpose for which you were created. And also, develop yourself. As I said, anything you find your hand to do, do it so well. And when you are inadequate, seek help. Let others help you. Go to school, pick a course, get some training, and you make it at last. One of the last things I want to talk about is good friendship, good companionship. A corrupt friend corrupt morals. So if you have good friends, they will help you attain the height for which God has purposed you to be. And one thing I'm telling myself now is that I will not envy anyone, but I will learn from them and get higher. And when I do that, things are going to go very well with me. Why don't you pick up your self-esteem? Why don't you pick up life? Why don't you tell yourself that I have so much in me? Why don't you just make up your mind that I will not look anywhere else or envy anyone else, but I'm going to copy others positively. I'm going to learn from others. I'm going to add up what they have to mine and be better at last. I have self-confidence because first I have confidence in my God and also with the people around me supporting me, and I also humbling myself to them. I am getting better and better every day, and my goal is shining more and more every day. Same with you. You can improve your life. Things can get better. Things will surely get better when you pick up your life and make it better. Don't expect something else. Don't expect a different result from what you have already if you are doing the same things you are doing every day. If you want to get better, for your value to get better, for you to bring out much more for the world to see, develop yourself. Be focused on your dreams and your talents. I urge you this day, don't envy, don't be jealous, don't say he has it better. There is much more in you. Bring it out. Dig that gold, explore. Bring it out, that talent, that beautiful gift God has given you, and only you can solve that problem on this earth. That is why you are unique and different from every other person. I entreat you, pick up your life, for you are worth much more, so much more. I love you. Have a wonderful day, and remember, you are worth much more.